Greetings and salutations, audience. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all healthy in the midst of this situation we find ourselves in. I think you all know what I'm talking about, but for those of you who don't know, there's a thing happening. You should be aware of this by now, but there's a thing going on. You know, some people are not well. I wish I could specify what I'm talking about, but it seems like YouTube has taken it upon themselves to hinder some videos that consist of people talking about this from being recommended on their search feature. Not always, sometimes they get recommended, but oftentimes not. So henceforth in this video, I'm just gonna refer to the situation as the Resident Evil T virus. Which, yeah, I know it's dumb, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Stars. Anyway, Rockstar Games is having a lot of their employees working from home, and they actually released a statement about this just a couple hours ago. In the interest of reducing the possible impact of the Resident Evil virus, Rockstar Games has implemented work-from-home policies across our international offices and studios. After significant research and consultation with our teams around the world, we began rolling out remote work solutions worldwide across the past week, and we are confident we have a robust system in place for our teams to continue their work with a minimum of disruption. Our online games will continue to operate as usual, and all support teams will remain available for our players. The health and safety of our employees and their families remains our top priority, and we will continue to adapt our practices to the situation as it evolves. We appreciate your patience and understanding and wish you and your families the best of health during this unusual time. Thank you, the Rockstar Games team. So here's my 2 cents on this. I think this is good. This is the responsible thing to do. If you as a company have the ability to do these things for the sake of the health of your employees, I think that's a good move. I mean, like, I have to commend Rockstar Games for doing this. As far as I'm concerned, as far as my moral convictions go, I think the health and safety of human beings is far more important than profit. During a time like this, you do not want people cluttered in one area. You know, we've seen that a lot of public events have been getting canceled. Some people are avoiding being out in public, which I get it, but I'm not gonna take it that far myself. I'm gonna take some precaution. I'm washing my hands, even though from what I've read, that's not really that effective. I've considered getting one of those face masks, but again, that seems to be another thing that's not really that effective. And I just want to emphasize that I am by no means an expert in any of this. I am not but a humble YouTube neat. That's all I am. I'm just someone with an audience on the internet, so if you want to look into this yourself, do that. There's a lot of information you could have a look at, so I suggest that you do so. But again, I'm not an expert, so I can't definitively tell you what to do in this instance. But again, I do think that the value of human life kind of outweighs profit. So, kudos. Kudos to Rockstar Games. I'm proud. You made me a proud boy. I do think that this is gonna have a negative impact on development for Rockstar Games. You know, they have these development studios for a reason, so having a bunch of employees working from home, I think it's gonna have a detrimental effect on workflow. Now, obviously there is a PR incentive involved in doing this, because Rockstar Games has dealt with a lot of controversy when it comes to crunch time. You had a lot of unhappy employees who spoke out about that. They also spoke out about working conditions. Rockstar Games developers getting picked on by other developers, you know, shit like that. Combining those past controversies with employees being at risk for catching or infecting other employees with the Resident Evil T virus, I mean, it's not a good look. Still, even if they have to do this, I think it's the decent thing to do. And as always, there's gonna be a bunch of idiots on social media whining about this. They're like, oh, we waited so long for GTA 6 and now you're gonna do this? You're gonna put the safety and health of your employees above us getting the game sooner? Yeah, they are. And they should. Look, I don't like waiting for games by Rockstar, because it seems like the more time passes, the slower they get at putting out new games. I don't like it, but between putting a bunch of human beings at risk, I think I'll just wait. I don't know, man. I don't know, that's just me. Despite the fact that I'm an arrogant, selfish I still have the ability to sympathize with other people. That alone kind of gives me a good reason not to fault Rockstar for doing something that makes perfect sense. I think having empathy justifies this. I think that should be enough. Whatever, what do I know? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Hey, Nico. Let's get a car.
But hey, what do you make of this, audience? Tell me in the comment section below. Anyway, that's it for this video. You folks, as always, stay classy and stay safe. Peace.